Hello, welcome to Module 6, where we'll be talking about European dance styles and the course dancing. And we're going to get right straight into it. We've already done five other modules, sorry. And on this one, I'll be focusing on ours. This module would explore major European dance styles, their historical significance, step-by-step movement techniques, and progression from beginner to professional levels. The European dance styles offers a rich tapestry from structured ballroom dances, the waltz, the tango, the polka, and intricate folk traditions. And it's showcasing, even to formal ballet, yeah, and it's showcasing diverse cultural expressions through rhythm, steps, and costumes, and often emphasizing community, storytelling, and regional identity. Across countries like England, Poland, Hungary, and um, they have significantly shaped global dance history. They introduced formal techniques, structured training systems, and performance standards that continue to influence dance practices worldwide. Some of the key themes include historical court dances evolving into modern forms, regional variations, and footwork. So, for this module, we'll look at the introduction to their traditions, the key characteristics of European dance styles, classical European dances, folk and traditional European dances, modern and contemporary European dance, skill progression from beginner to professional, performance contexts and ethics, and then the conclusion. So, what are the key characteristics of the European dance styles? The European dance styles emphasizes posture and alignment, structured movement patterns, and balance between control and expression, clear musical phrasing, and formal performance. So, looking at the overview of the classical, by the way, they have the key styles and the traditions. You have the ballroom and the social dances, the folk and traditional dances, which is regional, the performance and theatrical dance. And just like we were talking about the characteristics the other time, some of them focuses on community and celebration, evolution, and regional identity. We'll get to that, ahead. But looking at the overview of the classical European dance now, classical European dances form the technical foundation of many global dance styles. They emphasize discipline, precision, and refined movement. Now, so they have the ballet, yeah, which for the step by step for the beginner, upright posture and basic foot positions, plies, and coordinated arm movements. For the intermediate, we have turnout development, reliefs, and simple turns. And for advanced, you have complex jumps, turns, point work, and expressive artistry. For the ballroom dance, also talking about ballet just before I go to ballroom, it's like a performance and theatrical rather, and it's highly formalized European art form. It's foundational for almost every other styles. It emphasizes posture, flexibility, and grace. One other popular one for performance and theatrical would be flamenco, and common in Spain. It's passionate dance featuring percussive footwork. I already talked about that, and expressive hand movements. So talking about the ballroom dance now for step by step. For beginner, it's upright frame, basic walking steps, partner coordination. For intermediate, improved connection, rotational movements, and musical phrasing. Then for advanced, you have complex sequences and competitive performance quality. Yeah, so again, beginner upright frame, basic walking steps, partner coordination. For intermediate, improved connection, rotational movement, musical phrasing. And for advanced, you have complex sequences and competitive performance quality. Let's look at the overview of European folk dance. The European folk dance reflects community life and cultural heritage. They are often performed at festivals, celebrations, and social gatherings. Now, they're also very interesting and quite distinct, and at the same time, being some of the most difficult, complex, and the most difficult dances in the world. So it's a diverse collection of traditional community dances. It varies by region. You have the Irish jigs, the Spanish flamenco, the German school platla, the Polish polonai. Um, but they all share characteristics like strong community bonds, celebration of culture, and specific formations, rhythmic footwork, and integration with local music, serving as identity markers for national pride and social gathering, with roots in peasant life, but influencing culture. Now, so for the European folk dance, step by step guidelines for beginner, you have the relaxed posture, side steps, claps, and group synchronization. For intermediate, you have faster tempos, pattern footwork, group formations, and for advanced, complex sequences requiring endurance and precision. Now, for contemporary European dance, step by step, for beginners, you have relaxed alignment, breath awareness, fluid weight shifts, yes, and for intermediate, floor work and dynamic transitions. For advanced, complex choreography with emotional and visual expression. Now, for the beginner to professional progression, you have for the beginner you have posture, alignment, and basic steps. For intermediate, technique, coordination, and musicality. For advanced, precision, strength, expressive control, and for professional, performance, teaching, choreography, international European dancing performances and events. Yes, they appear in theater productions. I talked about the theatrical part earlier. Formal balls, cultural festivals, dance competitions, and stage performances. And of course, for the cultural respect and ethics, ethical European dance practice involves respecting traditions, acknowledging choreographic sources, and maintaining professionalism in training and performance. So, in conclusion, this module has examined European dance styles from ballet, and ballroom to folk and contemporary forms. Through structured learning, dancers gained technical discipline, cultural awareness, and performance readiness, which is essential for global dance practice. Thank you very much. I hope this has been insightful. I'll see you again in Module 7.